I've told you before, the comment section doesn't belong to me. And I've told you before that I love the Unfiltered family and the comments that they leave. They're thought-provoking. Sometimes, I really pause. Sometimes, listen, some of you have me gagging when I laugh. But sometimes you guys have me pausing to think. And sometimes you show me angles that I also haven't seen. And I love that you guys are commenting and interacting amongst each other, talking amongst yourself, and I love it. We have, of course, some rotten eggs in the class, but you guys are handling business, and I absolutely love this. So, like I said, Ubuntu, Ngabantu, you guys were at 27,000 subscribers, and I'm absolutely happy. If you're calling us followers, wrong app, okay? Here on the red app, we are 27,000 subscribers, the Unfiltered family, and we are growing strong. Thank you so much, Mzansi. I have, as you know, so many I wanted to do a different video, okay? And the video was going to be about the missing chef in the courthouse today. The chef was missing. We're not sure if he went out to secure new recipes or new ingredients, or if he's trying out a new recipe for us for Wednesday. But what we do know is that court went a little bit different than usual today, and you guys brought it up over and over again in the comments. So I'm gonna do a separate video on that, because I think, you know what? That's an observation. We cannot ignore it. And Isabel, I know you're not going to like this, so please take several seats. We're still going to do this video. I know you don't like it. I just don't understand why you're still watching this channel. It makes no sense to me. But thank you for engaging. Thank you for helping my channel grow. Thank you for your, I wouldn't call it thought-provoking comments. I would say displaying ignorance. Yeah, let's go with that. So anyway, let's just forget about that. There is this comment that was on my mind all day. I'm going to read it to you, so bear with me. It might be a bit long, but remember, this is thought-provoking conversation, and let's get engaged, because one thing is going to happen. The 29th of May is coming. It is coming. So let's, get into the habit of, engaging and being present and being conscious. All right, that's it with our intro. Let's go ahead and like the video right here, right now. Let's take it to 1,000 likes, because I like it already. Okay, here goes. So this comment says, the state's witness, Colonel Gauws, decided to blue tick RATHA just like that. And it was immediately then that I knew that this comment was going to have a lot. You know what? He did blue tick it. Do you guys know what happened the last time somebody didn't show up in the courthouse? RATHA gave us a description that he had to drive. Do you know what it's like to drive? I think he said from Krugersdorp. He had to drive from Did I say it right? He had to drive from those Machalis regions. I just know it's in the Machalis region, okay? He had to drive from those areas all the way to the courthouse, the Pretoria High Court. And he had to do everything in him to get to the courthouse, only to get there. An advocate, Ngomezulu, was a no-show, no-call. Even though they're not allowed to call and speak to the judge directly, he was like, no, you need to call me and let me know. And now, that's when Mshololo said, well, give us your number, sir. Give us your number. Say no more. So now, keep that in mind. Let's go back to this comment. I digress, but it's relevant. Let's go back to the comment. I'll start it again. The state's witness, Colonel Gauws. Okay, let me stop. Colonel Gauws decided to blue tick RATHA just like that. Didn't RATHA make an order that Gauws should be in attendance on the 13th of May? You already know. I'm going to drop a clip right here.
My worry is, Mr. Gauws, you say you're not available next week.
No, my lord. Next week I'm not available from the...
You're available the week after?
Yes, my lord. That's
Wat
correct.
sal die datum wees? Na aanstaande week?
Ja.
Wat sal die datum wees?
This is 4th. Let me just check.
I think it should be around the 10th.
13th, I think.
No, it should be around the 10th of May.
May.
Yes, should be.
13th.
It's actually the 13th of May.
13th of
Yes,
May.
13th of May.
Yes.
From that week.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll postpone this case. We'll postpone the case to your date. Is that okay? To the 13th, so that everybody, anybody, for the whole week or 2 weeks, can have recourse to whatever documents you need. And we all agreed that Mr. Gauws, because there's additional information which he has to testify on, he's got to again give evidence on that, and then you can all have the chance to cross-examine him from the beginning. Is that okay, Mr. Ngomezo?
That will be fine.
That's it, but we will start afresh with Mr. Ngomezo and everybody again.
I don't have a problem.
Okay.
I don't have a problem, I don't thank you.
Okay, fine. So you don't have a problem also. Okay. You know, I don't have this thing. You said the 13th, eh? It's how many days from here, the 13th?
It's in a week's
days from
time. In
today?
other words, next week we will not be sitting.
Yeah.
Then we'll sit.
The Monday.
Yes, the Monday. I must just place on record that 13 and 14 I've got partly had before Judge DeForce. So my colleague was standing
Okay, so
for
Mr. Bande will deputize for. Okay, so that everybody gets his or her house in order. And there are no aspersions cast about whether persons are honest or dishonest, or whether the state is now manufacturing evidence, etc., etc. This court is prepared in the interest of justice so that nobody should say he was hamstrung in presenting his or her client's defense, even the state itself. I'm postponing this matter to the 13th of May. And I hope on that day, everybody shall have communicated with the state. But Mr. Gauws is excused until the 13th. On the proviso that you will give evidence on the evidence or the documents you have unearthed. Okay. And thereafter, you'll be taken under cross-examination by all the counsels.
I understand, ma'am.
Starting from Mr. Ngomezulu downwards, okay?
I understand, ma'am.
Okay, so you're excused. Me, I'm prepared to come in next week, the whole of next week.
Because that was part of the reason why the trial was postponed. That was the main reason why the trial was postponed, other than Section 205, okay? Including that, and there we go. See, we're family, we think alike. Including that of issuing Section 205 records. Including that of issuing Section 205 records to the defense and all other relevant and outstanding documents. I thought a court order was binding. No reasonable justification was furnished for his absenteeism. I know that's right. This postponement does constitute unreasonable delay, and RATHA is okay with it. This is the same RATHA who was upset that Ngomezulu was sick and not in court. But I digress before they say we are favoring the defense. Yet everything is crystal clear. Okay, let me get through this comment. It's pretty long, so stay with me. Had it been any of the defense counsel being absent from court today, RATHA would have come out scathing and fuming, calling them unprofessional blacks. We already know. And all that. Doesn't the state have other witnesses to slot in than opting for another postponement? Amen. Preach. I can bet with my head Sibanda was going to read all those bank records. Amen. Until tomorrow to buy time for Baloyi. That was definitely the plan that they had. That's why they didn't have a witness waiting. And that's why when RATHA said, you got to stop this nonsense. We are not doing this. Okay. Stop this nonsense. Okay. Section 220 allows you to just enter this and give it a number. Period. That was the plan. RATHA went off script today. RATHA went off script. He also didn't tap his pen. Did anyone else notice that? I've seen those comments. I just still haven't done a video on it yet. I'm working on something, okay? And then, let me see where I was. Doesn't the state have other witnesses to slot in than opting for another postponement? I can bet with my head Sibanda was going to read all those bank records until tomorrow to buy time for Baloyi. It looks to me that the state's antics and deceptive strategies are catching up with them. If this postponement was caused by the defense, we'd be hearing words like, I can tell you now that the judge president is going to be unhappy about this. Yes! Did you notice he did not mention the judge president today? He hasn't mentioned him since that whole week. You guys were out a whole week. You come back today for just a few hours. That thing was less than 2 hours. After 2 hours, then we're going back again. You're not in on Tuesday. And then hopefully you're back on Wednesday and the cooking will be done. Allegedly. Okay, let's just slot in and allegedly right there. But you know what? It's not allegedly because Baloyi Ngomezulu said it and it's on record. I can bet. Okay, we read that already. And then it says, if this postponement was caused by the defense, we would be hearing words like, I can tell you now that Judge President is going to be unhappy with this. Could it be that RATHA is getting Gatvol of being lenient to the state amidst the sentiments he uttered to hold Sibanda from reading the entire bank statements into the record? It remains to be seen. You might feel like the state has solid proof while presenting evidence until it's time for scrutiny and cross-examination. Fact! They look like they're doing something and moving kanti dololo evidence. Those bank records are going to catch up with them, and before we know it, they will have to dig another evidence. They would have to dig up another evidence to close the loophole, as it has been the case with the state. Oh my God. Let me see if I can check the replies. Can I see the reply? There's 3 replies to this comment. Let me see if I can see it on another device. I don't see the replies. Sometimes, YouTube Studio is very winky wonky. I can't see the replies, but I see that people replied. Like I said, our conversations are thought-provoking. Hey, let me know your thoughts on this comment while I go try to find how to see and record at the same time the 3 replies. I feel they're going to be so relevant. Let me just figure that out. I'll be back. So talk amongst yourselves while I figure out this tech. Okay, so that didn't work out. So let me go ahead and end this video here. Let me not drag it too long for you. Let me end the video here. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on this comment and everything that happened in the courthouse yesterday. Tuesday, we're just going to be doing more uploads and just, continue to create conversations around what happened in court yesterday. And that's it from us today. Thank you so much, Unfiltered family. If you've made it this far in the video, please type 27K in the comment section for our 27,000 subscriber milestone. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You already know the house rules over here. And I'll catch you for sure on our next upload. Thanks for watching.